is equally a big challenge. There's no doubt about that. A really good club, and obviously they have changes this week, and we need to recognise and understand the difficulties and the challenge ahead of us, and try and concentrate on ourselves and try and get ourselves ready to play.
Obviously, a place in the third round awaits a winner. I mean, are you using that as motivation for the squad, or are you just trying to ignore it and see it as just another game at the moment?
Well, we've had so many games, and we haven't been picking up the results we've been required, that we've only been able to, literally only be able to turn our minds to this game since the last one has finished. So we haven't had any conversations about that. Having said that, we know how big a game it is for us and how big a game it is for the club and the supporters, and we just need to make sure that we do ourselves justice. And I think from there we recognise the challenge, but we need to do the best we can.
Do you think, obviously, Shrewsbury the same league and a fairly similar situation to Northampton, do you think it helps having that game against Northampton as help for preparation for the Sunday's game?
Well, I think it probably could work both ways. I think that it could certainly help. The lads have that experience and all that sort of stuff from that game, but also they will know, which I'm sure they will anyway, they'll know all about us, and that's, from our point of view as being a smaller club, is maybe a factor as well. So it can probably work both ways on that one, to be honest.
I'm not sure if you probably know this, but it's been actually over a month since we last played a game on a proper grass surface. So do you think that length of gap will have any effect on the players, or do you think just get on with it?
Well, we have no choice then to get on with it, definitely. We need to try and find somewhere to train perhaps on grass in the meantime, but if we by any chance get the moments or the time to do that. But the boys have grown up, they know the grass surfaces. There are some plastic or artificial surfaces around our level, and it will be interesting to get back on the grass, but the boys love to play back on the grass. They'll be fine.
I mean, I guess a good grass surface is probably much different to an artificial surface, as they're all.
But I know Shrewsbury is a really good club, and they're trying to do the right thing, so the surface will be fantastic, I'm sure, and it won't. So just as it wouldn't be here, in all honesty, it's not going to be an issue, I'm sure.
So just looking back to the last few weeks and the league games, and had a very tough run of league games actually. Have you been fairly pleased with what you've seen from the side?
No, I've not been pleased at all about the results. We haven't picked up the result we wanted to pick up, but we have been conscious almost immediately after Northampton that we had a really strong run of games that was going to be very difficult for us. And I'm absolutely, I rarely say things definitely on this because and sort of trying to find the balance, but I'm absolutely confident that we have not been focusing on the cup games, even though our results haven't been great. The boys have worked hard, the performances have been okay. We can't say they've been good performances because we haven't had the results we desired, but as a group and as a work ethic, they've certainly held up for that. So that's been really good. And now there is an opportunity to turn our mind to the cup game. Then we need to make sure we're fully focused.
Yeah, I was going to say actually, because obviously the strange season it's been, and you've had hundreds of games coming at you thick and fast. How hard has it been to rotate the squad and ensure that?
Yeah, after the first 100, it was difficult. Yeah, it's so many. Some of the boys played quite a lot of amount of football, sort of within the group and the squad, and there are one or two who haven't played as many minutes as the others. We know for sure that everybody's going to be needed, and we know for sure that for us to have any chance on Sunday, we need to be as good as we can ever be, even to have a half a chance. So it's one of those things that we need to make sure that we're collective and we're focused on ourselves, and all the boys, all the players, irrespective of how many minutes they've had, will definitely make a big contribution.
While we're on kind of squad news, Elliot Benjamin was missing on Tuesday. Is he okay? Will he be back on Sunday?
Yeah, hopefully he'll be fine. Absolutely. He had a little knock, and we had to make a decision. The games come so thick and fast together that you don't get really a huge amount of time to assess them or to make plans just in case they're fit or not. So a decision was made, but I'm sure Elliot will be fine.
And obviously going to be missing Joe Osa for the game, who's suspended. He'll be a big loss for the side, won't he?
Yeah, definitely. He's one who would definitely not play. I think that's safe to say. He gives us a lot of leadership and brings a huge amount as our captain to the group and the squad. But he'll be with us. He'll be part of the group that will travel and be a strong influence around us all the time. So we'll certainly miss him, but he'll be affecting us definitely.
Is there any other concerns or anything, or is everyone else holding up well?
We're all okay. We've got one or two niggles and knocks, as everybody does. As I say, there's been a lot of games, so and we train when we can as well. So there's always niggles and stuff. But you know, it's a big game, isn't it? Usually the boys find their way fit somehow in these big games.
Obviously, it's not a Saturday game; it's a Sunday game. So, I mean, how do you plan for that? Do you train on Saturday, or do you just kind of rest until Sunday?
We'll try and get something at some degree going on Saturday if we can. Similar to previously when the Northampton game was a Monday game. We don't train a huge amount of times, especially when we have so many games. We'll play a Saturday and a Tuesday, and then the only day we'll train is the Thursday perhaps. So we'll try and take the opportunity if we can to get together. Yeah.
And finally, obviously a big announcement today with what tiers Oxford is going into, which means that from probably 2nd of December you can welcome fans back to football. So how excited are you to see fans back in about a week's time?
Yeah, really excited. Actually, really excited. I've been driving up today and listening to the radio about the tiers and all that sort of stuff. I haven't managed to speak to Paul or Justin exactly what the situation is with us, but we are really excited to be able to welcome people back in. And we've said this throughout the time, how much we've missed them and all that sort of stuff. And I don't know how many, you probably know more than me, but in all honesty, I don't know how many it's going to be, but it's a starting block. It's a way of getting to where we want to get to. So hopefully everybody will stay safe, and we'll really look forward to seeing them.
Yeah, I believe it's about probably 50% of the capacity, it's about 1,500, so probably plenty to get in.
Okay,
in here,
you must bring your mates, eh?
Yeah. But brilliant, thank you, David.
No
and
problem. Thank
see
you
you on Sunday.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.